Good morning again, guys. All right, so we all know the great torture we're put through when we go through the checkout register at the grocery store. And yeah, it's like, here's, a mortgage payment so I can have groceries for the week. It's not like it's only going on here, right? In the United States, it's going on all over the world, okay? How many of y'all shop at Aldi? Probably a lot of us, okay? I mean, Aldi's a European-based discount grocery chain, and a lot of preppers swear by Aldi. I mean, Prepper Now will do his Aldi run stories all the time because that's what you get. It's affordable. It's not a massive grocery store, but it is, kind of a mini Sam's Club or whatever, buy stuff in bulk or whatever. I mean, I've got a discount grocery outlet here that I use. It's the same idea, okay? So what's going on in Britain? This comes out, the Daily Mail is reporting this, all right? Aldi in Great Britain is finalizing plans to stock insects on the shelves and market them as a cheap food source for people who can't afford regular groceries because of the soaring inflation and cost of living. Again, another thing, if it's in Europe, it's coming here. We have Aldi here, all right? Take a look at this. This is basically the picture of what they want to sell us. I mean, do you want to eat any of this stuff? I mean, I sure as hell don't. Okay. Yeah, cricket burgers. Right. That honey, pass over the honeybee sauce. Great. It's like, sorry, I want beef, I want ketchup. End of story. But to make matters worse, okay, we all know around the world, the media is completely in the bag for the liberal, communist, globalist, World Economic Forum bullshit that we all have to deal with. So, a lot of us don't watch TV anymore, but, we know that, there are no interesting stories that can be created by a writer in Hollywood or London or wherever anymore. They can't come up with anything. So let's do reality television, right? And I mean, we're just inundated with everything stupid. I mean, what's the latest one that's big here? Some Lego contest or whatever. They made a TV show out of people putting Legos together. There's quality entertainment for you, okay? But so in Great Britain, they now have a TV show that is sponsored by Aldi, okay, where the next big thing that they are bringing on farmers, insect farmers, to show all the haute cuisine that they are making with bugs, okay, and marketing this to the brain-dead Gen Z millennial crowd going, crickets have more protein than spinach or meat or whatever, more iron than spinach, more calcium than milk. You should be eating crickets. Right, okay? That's what I want to do. I mean, I don't believe any of that, okay? I don't think anybody should either. It's kind of like the whole climate change thing. Somebody's trying to make money. That's it. Well, gee, you know what? I'm not competent enough to raise spinach. I can't do that. But, growing bugs, raising bugs, putting bugs in a cage and let them reproduce, and I can do that. And then, hey, if I can figure out how to sell these things and make it look like food, I can become rich. Guaranteed that's what this is about, okay? This has nothing to do with quality food. This has everything to do with making somebody rich. So you're getting this kind of crap coming out in Great Britain. Now, do you think the governments, the liberal governments, are going to get involved in this? Hell, they're all for the World Economic Forum and, Klaus Schwab wanting everybody to own nothing and be happy, to eat bugs. Bill Gates is all over the place on this eating bugs craze. But did you notice anything about when they go to Davos, what they serve? They don't serve crickets. I mean, they're eating filet, they're eating escargot, they're eating lobster, they're drinking their Dom Perignon and everything. New Zealand wants to get rid of cows because of cow farts, right? The prime minister over there, I guarantee she's not eating crickets. Okay, she's certainly having this, 14-course dinner served to her by taxpayer-funded, world-class chefs. They're not struggling. Their idea is, oh, we're trying to help you by coming up with an alternate food source. Right. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That alternate food source is so we have our bowl of gruel while they're still eating the pig with the apple in the mouth and wiping their hands on the dog because that's their napkin. Let's go back to, Henry VIII or something like that. That's what's going on in Great Britain, guys. I've said many times, watch what happens in Europe. Wait till it comes here. We got Aldi in the United States. For those of you that frequent Aldi relatively often, I've got one, but it's an hour away. We don't go often, okay? But for those of you that go there, please let me know when you see the cricket burgers, the cricket nuggets, and everything on the shelves. For those of you that are parents, okay, this is being marketed to kids, a way to feed your kids. For those of you that are parents and your kids eat lunch at school, school started, so we're well into the school year. Ask the school district if they're participating in this. Are they feeding your kids cricket McNuggets? You might want to know what your children are eating because, the school lunch program is something that is pushed real hard by Washington. Do you really know what your kids are getting fed? Ever think about that one? The next time they say, Mom, we had hamburgers at lunch today, but it tasted different. Maybe call up the lunch lady and say, are you using cricket protein in my kids' food? I want to know. Because after all, those are your tax dollars. The public schools, guys, are paid for out of your property taxes. You do have a right to know what's going on, regardless of what the Gestapo tells you about parent or school board meetings and stuff like that. Okay, you do have a right to know what your kids are eating. Personally, pack them a lunch. Pinball out.